what up, people? It's your boy Chid from Guna Eagle Eye coming to you again with another preview. This time it's to talk about Denmark down the road. Well, they're not so much down the road these days. They're up in Wembley, our second home, our second knocking ground, our home away from home, if you like. Yes, it's to talk about Tottenham versus Arsenal. It's the big one, and it always will remain the big one. You know, and I've said it a few times this season. Oh, it's the big one. This is the real fucking big one. You know, North London derbies are still the most important fixture. Not necessarily in terms of targets and all that, but although these days we're a lot closer than we used to be. Some might say that they're overtaking us, and the table certainly suggests that. Having said that, this is the fixture that all of us look for. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't know about you, but whenever I look at fixtures and they come out in the summer, the first fixture I look for is this one. It's not even a home tie, because we don't tend to have too much trouble with them at home. It's this one. It's away. Or in this case, away. This is the one where form goes out the window, you know. Regardless of what we did last week or what they've been doing, both teams tend to rise to the occasion when it comes to North London derbies. Having said that, we're a bit comme-ci, comme-ça when it comes to playing away from home this season and in North London derbies. But particularly this season, we have been terrible. I mean, I've never seen us play so bad away from home. There used to be a time where we were stronger away from home. That was only a couple of seasons ago. I don't know what the hell's happened to us. We can't seem to win a game away from home. And that's what worries me. You know, Tottenham are a strong team. Forget the defensive frailties against Liverpool. They're a strong team. There's rumours that Toby will come back, who in my opinion is the best defender in the league. If that's the case and he's anything near and close to his level, we're fucked. That being said, we've sharpened up our attack recently. They're not facing the same attack that beat them earlier in the season. They're facing a slightly different attack, a slightly more together attack. I know that will annoy some people. It depends on what you think and the influence that Sanchez had in the team. There's no doubt that we seem to gel very well on the first game, and it's got a lot of Arsenal fans excited, a lot of Arsenal fans optimistic, and quite frankly, it's pissed a lot of Arsenal fans off that a lot of Arsenal fans are being so positive. I know, that's our fan base for you. You can't win. If you're too negative, you piss off Arsenal fans. If you're too positive, you piss off Arsenal fans. For me, I'm not necessarily getting carried away. I know that seems to be the favourite comment on my videos for some reason, because if I show a little bit of optimism, I'm getting carried away. I ain't getting carried away. I understand who's in charge of the team, and I understand that while he's in charge of the team, we're still fucked. But if you can't enjoy watching Aubameyang play, watching Mkhitaryan play, I'm sorry, you're not an Arsenal fan. You should be able to enjoy those moments. And my gosh, did we crush that Everton team. We crushed that Everton team. And yeah, they're poor, but let's not everyone make out like they're the bottom of the fucking league all of a sudden. They're 10th in the table, you know, and we absolutely took them apart at the Emirates. And all right, sure, we always have a good performance at the Emirates for Everton, and generally we've only lost one game there this season. Having said that, I thought we played very well, considering they were two players who were both making their first starts. Aubameyang was supposedly ill, but yet his movement was terrorising that Everton defence. And I must admit, I am really looking forward to this game. It'll be very interesting in the teams that we go for. You know, we've had a little bit of an injury boost recently, which I know is unusual to say for an Arsenal team. The one thing I will say, though, this season, Wenger does not have that as an excuse. Our injuries haven't been so long-term. With the exception of Santi, generally we've been pretty okay when it comes to injuries. We've got a boost of Czech coming back. Whether you think that's a boost or not is arguable. Danny Welbeck, again, same as see above. And Jack Wilshere, which is a boost. So that will reflect in the team. I really want us to win this game. We must beat these fuckers. We must. So with that being said, this would be the 1 to 11 that I would go with. Oh, I'm going to go with all my better instincts here and go with pt2 in goal. I just don't trust Ospina. That's the only thing. I don't really trust Cech either. But if I'm being honest, I trust Ospina a little bit less. This is too big of a game to be fucking about. So pt2 goes in goal. Please, motherfucker, wake up. Right? On the right-hand side, I'll go with Hector Bellerin. I'm going 4 at the back. I ain't fucking around. We seem to play better in that kind of shape. So let's just go with that. Hector Bellerin as my right back. It depends what Hector turns out, quite frankly. We've seen flashes of brilliance this season, but generally it's not been the greatest of seasons for Hector. I really want him to step up to the plate in this game. He, although technically is Spanish-born, should know what this fixture means. So for that reason, I play Hector Bellerin as right back. Oh, again, going against my better instinct. You guys know the way I feel about Mustafi. I think he's been terrible. But again, he did play well in this reverse fixture early in the season. He played very well. I arguably thought he was man of the match. And I'm one of Mustafi's biggest critics. So for that reason, again, going against better judgment. You really can see I'm really struggling with this one. I'm going to play Koscielny and I'm going to play Mustafi. Oh, gave myself a cold shiver, that one. Left back, there should be no discussion. Monreal plays as left back. If he's anywhere close to being fit, he plays in this game. I hear he's back. Sorry, I should have mentioned him earlier as being part of one of the crew that are returning. I hear he's back. So if he is back, he plays in this game. If he isn't, I don't want to hear no shit about Maitland-Niles. I love Maitland-Niles. He does not play this game. Left back and Monreal. Now I'm going with a 4-3-3. So my 3 midfielders in the middle, and I ain't fucking around here. Fuck Xhaka. We need people who could think fast, can move the ball fast. So for me, El Nene anchors these two. So El Nene will be the anchor. On the left-hand side, you have Jack Wilshere. On the right-hand side, you have Aaron Ramsey. You can't take Aaron Ramsey out of the team after his hat-trick. And I feel like if he had someone just sitting there, and tell El Nene to sit there, don't drift off to the fucking right-hand side, just sit there. You should have the nous to be able to do that job. Tell him to sit there. Meanwhile, Ramsey can do his thing. Jack can do his thing. You need to play Jack in this game. I know Wenger's not going to because he's an idiot, but Jack needs to play this game. He knows what this fixture means. So should Aaron. So I hope that these two will be able to take us forward in this game and just give that defence some crucial attention. You know, you're going to be up against the likes of Wanyama. Probably Dembele will play, and Dembele likes playing against Arsenal. So we just need that protection. So that would be the 3 that I would play. And then the 3 up front, I'm sorry, there's no place for Lacazette in this team. I'm so sorry, Alex. Needs must. We looked so balanced last week. I don't want to change that. Having said that, I wouldn't put Iwobi in this team either. Sorry, Iwobi. For me, this is too high profile, too important. And I don't want to put pressure on the kid. I may give him a cameo later on in the game. But for me, there's only 3 men you start in this game. That would be Mkhitaryan on the left-hand side. I thought he caused a lot of problems. In that kind of left-hand side, number 10 sort of role. On the right-hand side, Ozil's played so well this season, don't change that shit. Ozil plays there. And up top, there's only one man, that's Aubameyang. The main man, Aubameyang. He goes up top. So for me, I can't look past the draw, I must admit. My gut feeling says it'll be another Desmond for Tottenham, I'll tell you that. I can't look past the draw. I can't. For some reason, I don't think we'll lose this game. But I also don't think we'll win this game. So for me, it'll be 2-2, which is a result that isn't too terrible. I'll take a 2-2. So yeah, I'm going to go with Desmond. You let me know what you think about this game. What do you reckon about this game? You're probably nervous as hell. I know all Arsenal fans are. It really depends on what Arsenal you'll get and what Tottenham you'll get. At the very least, it won't be a boring game. But you let me know what you think. Just leave your comments down below. Also, if you're watching me for the first time, hit that subscribe button. You know, I appreciate every time you guys do that. And absolutely destroy that like button for me. I'm going to try and do a review tomorrow after the game. I may do an extra show on Sunday and have a special guest on. Best way of keeping up with that is by hitting the subscribe button, hitting that notification bell, and also following me on Twitter. The link should be below, just so you can keep up with any announcements I make. All right, people, I'm out of here. Please, Arsenal, come on. You could do this. You got this. Fuck Tottenham. I'm out of here. Peace.